Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chuck Williams, and this is our Sunday night leadership webinar. And I've got a special guest for you tonight. We have got the CEO, Michael Wiedder, who's going to give us a quick state of the company. I think you're going to like this very, very much. We did a three-way call yesterday. I had the opportunity to hear some of this, and I wanted you to hear it firsthand. So, Michael, got my pen and paper out and ready to take some notes. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, sir.
You're welcome, Chuck. I appreciate you having me on. I want to welcome everybody to the call tonight. I want to talk a little bit about what's happening with the company right now so I want to talk a little bit about September as compared to August. I can tell you right now we're about 80% up from last month, month to date. And when you look at 80% growth rate from last month to this month, it's pretty incredible. And also, believe it or not, on new enrollments, we're even up higher than that. We're at about 95% up in new enrollments. So I'm really happy with the progress. You guys are setting yourself up really very well for the last quarter of this year. The last part of really the last week in September, October, November through the first 2 weeks of December are some of the best times for network marketing. As well as, we're coming into the time with regards to e-commerce where you're going to see the sales and the growth results of e-commerce on fourth quarter are also the highest of the year, so we're positioned incredibly well. And, one of the things I want to talk about with regard to this positioning is really timing and trends. And I talk about this all the time. The key with regards to business is getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then being able to execute. And when you look at the trends, and for some of you this might be a little bit mind-boggling, and hard to kind of grasp. But I've been around the internet since 1994 when Netscape first came out with their browser. The internet went mainstream. I've seen the trends happen really over the last 19 years on the internet. And the trends that are going on right now with regards to e-commerce and the way people are using the internet and mobile devices, it's just incredibly outstanding, and it's changing the landscape of the way that companies are doing business, and it's also changing the landscape of the way companies are looking at e-commerce. And I'm going to get into that in a moment. I'm going to talk about how that's happening. In the meantime, I want to talk a little bit about numbers because if you look at the numbers are pretty astounding. And let's just take e-commerce. E-commerce went over $1 trillion for the first time last year. This year, it's expected to do 1.29, and it's on target, not only expected, but on target to do $1.29 trillion this year, a growth rate of 20%. Where have you seen in your lifetime a trillion-dollar industry that's growing at a rate of 20% per year? And if you extrapolate that out over the next 3 or 4 years, e-commerce will be a $2 trillion industry. Now, really, what does that mean to us? What does it mean that e-commerce is going to be a $2 trillion industry? Well, if you look at it and you look at how people are buying and some of the things that people are doing on the internet, they're using the internet to find the best deals on products and services. And not only looking and searching for finding the best deals on products and services, but they're doing reviews on those products and services. They're using TripAdvisor to be able to look at hotels, to do reviews on hotels and so forth. At the same time, they use Priceline and Orbitz and Hotels.com and Kayak to be able to try to find the best deals on travel. They're using Yelp to be able to try and look at reviews on, services and businesses and restaurants and so forth. And at the same time, they're using Groupon and Living Social to be able to try and find deals, looking for the best deals, looking for coupons. Again, looking for deals. That's basically how people are conditioned. And our product basically allows them to do that instantly, automatically, and pays them for being able to do that. You give away our product for free. You make money as people benefit from the use of it, and you build a team of people that do the same thing. When you look at e-commerce in 3 years becoming a $2 trillion industry, part of what businesses look at is, what percentage of that market can they get? What percentage of the market share can they own in the e-commerce business? I can tell you that by 2015, Amazon's projected sales is projected to be they're on target to do $100 billion. And because of that, if you look at basically the number 2 e-commerce company right now in the world, it's Walmart. And Walmart, Walmart is the largest retailer in the world, as we all know. Well, last year, Walmart invested $350 million in their e-commerce initiative, and they opened an office in Silicon Valley to attract the top talent out there, and they said that in 10 years, they will be a digital e-commerce company because they know that's where their customers are going. They see Amazon basically on target to do $100 billion. They did $10 billion last year, and they want to be the leader in that space. So again, talking about timing and trends and being at the right place at the right time, when you see the largest retailer in the world saying that in the next 10 years they will be a digital e-commerce company, you know you're in the right place at the right time. And then, when you look at affiliate marketing in the space that we're in, the reality is that Amazon built their business with using affiliate marketing. That was their primary marketing strategy to be able to build their business. So they went out and they basically said, you put the Amazon logo or you place some Amazon products on your site if you have a website, and anybody clicks on that and goes to Amazon, we will pay you a commission for the sales that you generate. That's affiliate marketing. That's how they became the largest e-commerce company in the world. So, again, this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about Shopping Sherlock and your opportunities with Shopping Sherlock. So let's just say, in 3 years, let's say 4 years, 3 years, 2016, 2017, e-commerce continues to grow at the pace it's going to grow, which we all know is going to happen. The writing is on the wall. It's going to happen with or without you. It's a $2 trillion industry. 10% of $2 trillion is $200 billion. 1% is $20 billion. 1/10 of 1% is $2 billion. So if we are basically able to facilitate 1/10 of 1% of that market, that's $2 billion. And let's say because we're basically in affiliate marketing and we get 5% of that $2 billion, 5% of that is $100 million in usage commissions alone, the back-end commissions that we've got an opportunity to be able to pay. That's what my goal is. That's what our goal is, to be able to get us there. Now, when we're paying out that kind of usage commission, imagine the amount of revenue that this company is going to be doing. And at 68% commissions, which is what we pay out, imagine your opportunity to significantly change you and your family and their families' futures and be able to create financial freedom for generations to come. That's really what the opportunity is, and that's why I'm so excited about what we're doing here at Shopping Sherlock, because of the marketplace that we're in and because of the opportunity. And people ask me, Chuck and I had this conversation the other day with a representative who said, what makes you guys unique? What technology is constantly changing? What's to say that there's not going to be other companies that are going to come out and do basically the same thing that you're doing? And the reality is that, that's a valid point. Technology, our technology with regards to finding the best deals on products and services, there was a company called Price Grabber that was the leading company that started with this. There was another company called Shopzilla. There is nothing proprietary really about what it is that we do. But what we do have, and this is what's going to basically allow us to become a billion-dollar company. Right now in the affiliate market space, as we're continuing to build relationships, we already have relationships with the top affiliate networks here in the United States and Asia, soon to be in Europe. We just signed a deal with a top affiliate network also in Russia, which is going to bring 20,000 affiliates for us. But in different parts of the world, affiliate marketing is basically a new way of marketing. So there's an educational process that's part of that. But with that educational process, also there's opportunity. So what we're doing, for example, in Russia, with the deal that you're going to see on the press release on probably by the end of next week, we've got a verbal agreement. We're just waiting for some programming to be done to announce it and do a press release on it. not only do we make affiliate income when somebody basically buys from one of the 20,000 affiliates in the daily deal companies they work with, if we bring them a business that basically wants to be part of their affiliate network, we make a percentage of that sale that goes through that affiliate network. The same kind of deal that we worked on with Groupon in the Philippines, where if we bring a business to Groupon that wants a restaurant or what have you that wants to run a Groupon, not only do we get an affiliate income, but we get 12% of that entire deal that gets done through Groupon. That's one of the things that makes us unique, is the ability to be able to go in and create those kinds of relationships and partnerships in these spaces. And those are some of the reasons that I'm so excited about what's happening with Shopping Sherlock and what our future is, because again, we're right in front of these incredible trends that are happening in the marketplace. We're positioned perfectly in front of those trends with a product and a service and with a network marketing where you give it away for free, you make money as people benefit, and you build a team of people to do the same thing, which is a simple, duplicatable message, which is a magical message in network marketing, and we've only just begun. So with that, back to you, Chuck. I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to be able to share tonight.
Michael, thank you so much. That was awesome material. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get back with the person who just shared this recording with you and find out how you can become a part of the Sherlock team and benefit from what's going to happen over the next 2 to 5 years. Thank you, Michael.